Getting ready to write. Course description. Introduction. Getting Ready to Write is an on-demand learning apparatus that offers practical instructions and guidance to help awaken the sleeping writer within you. Learn why you need to write and learn how to take control of your creative writing space. At the end of this 12-week course, your story will no longer be just a concept. Instead, you will have written your first few pages or perhaps even your first chapter, and you will be well on your way to writing your very first book. Course objective: to help students identify why they need to write and how to develop the writer's mindset. Course curriculum. This course is presented in classroom lecture style with 4 modules, 16 lessons subdivided into 4 sections per module. Each module offers interactive exercises, homework, and self-evaluations to track your progress. About the instructor. Benita B. Williams, aka Benita K. Brown, is a published author and poet whose knowledge and experience in creative writing spans over 25 plus years. Like many others, Benita developed the passion for writing and storytelling at a young age. Her mother was a librarian and an advocate for reading literacy among youth, and she encouraged Benita to read and write often. In grade school, Benita developed a passion for crafting poems and turned her passion into a profitable business. In addition, she has 3 published works, but perhaps her most prized possessions are the numerous works that she has written that are awaiting to become bestsellers. Benita's motto is simple: writers keep on writing. The path to becoming a best-selling author takes work, but the biggest effort is the most important one. It's putting those first few words down on paper. Benita Williams. Getting Ready to Write. Module 1, Introduction. Lesson 1, Why Write? You have a story to tell, so tell it. This sounds simple enough, but the thought of actually doing it is daunting, to say the least. But why is this the case? Does the approach to writing have to be this tasking? This module explores the all-time most important question of why. Why should you write in the first place? For many people, writing, journaling, blogging, etc. are ways to simply release your thoughts. In today's fast-paced, intellectual data age, we are constantly taking in information to be stored in the cloud of our minds. For some of us, we have so much information until the files become outdated and even scattered, hence the term scatterbrained, which I have been many times myself. Over time, I have found that jotting things down and or writing things out have been the absolute best way for me to keep my files in order. When it comes to writing a book, the premise is very similar. You want to get your story out of the cloud of your mind and onto something tangible, like paper or a Word document. The files may be somewhat mixed up and or not in any particular order, but that is okay. All you are really trying to achieve at this point is to get all the files transferred onto documentation. Writing can also be a means of self-discovery. Once you start the file download, you may discover some files and things that you were unaware were stored in your mind. Oftentimes, people share what they know and what they are comfortable sharing. It's the same in writing. You have the ability to write down what you know and what you feel comfortable writing about. The problem lies in when you are unclear of what you want to share, or perhaps if you are even vulnerable enough to write about these things. Whatever your reason, you must discover your story and be willing to share it with the masses. When your reason why you should write outweighs the reasons why you are not writing, you will make a conscious decision to write. Let's take a minute and identify some healthy benefits to writing. Maybe you will discover your why you should write from this exploration. Reasons why people write. As a mental exercise to keep the mind sharp. As a mental, physical, or emotional stress reliever, to spark creativity, as a therapeutic stimulant, to generate income, to reserve as memoirs or recall a specific time or event, for praise and recognition, etc., etc., etc. Have you discovered your reason why to write? Take a minute and complete this list by writing down 3 more reasons why you should write.